The German Chancellor has made no secret of the fact she's disappointed with Donald Trump's stance on NATO, trade and climate change. At a conference on sustainable development in Berlin, she invoked the words of another US President, John F. Kennedy, to drive the point home.
His message was, and I quote, "Change is the law of life. Those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future."
Angela Merkel sent shockwaves through Washington and London in the wake of the weekend G7 summit, when, in uncharacteristically forthright style, she said that the days where Europe can completely rely on its allies are over. Comments that she reiterated on Monday.
We are and will stay convinced transatlanticists, but we also know that we Europeans really have to take our destiny into our own hands.
While this may have stirred pro-European sentiment, there's no sense that Germany will completely turn its back. Merkel's Interior Minister was at pains to point out that when it comes to issues like security and fighting terrorism, the United States remains a very important ally.
The cooperation in the security sector with the US will deepen further, and not the contrary.
I don't think that Germany is turning away from the US. You can't read that from these comments. The whole world talks about the hardline approach to the Chancellor vis-à-vis Trump. That's exactly what she wants to signal to the German public, and the German public is very receptive to this.
With elections coming up in September, Angela Merkel's message was carefully pitched at her own voters, more so than foreign leaders. After widespread pessimism in the wake of Brexit and the election of Donald Trump, she seems to be signalling to German voters to get ready to play a more active European role. The contrast between her meetings with Trump couldn't have been greater when she appeared last week with former US President Barack Obama, who received a rock-star welcome at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. It's new relationships that the German Chancellor has to forge, but it's clear she prefers the old. Aela, Callan, Al Jazeera, Berlin.